Rise and grind, folks. Guys, I'm at the shop. I want to show y'all something here. This is what I was alluding to a few days ago. These are the rubber gaskets for your refrigerant hoses. Hold on. You see here? Now, for context, I just bought this manifold maybe a year or so. Well, I bought this manifold like 2 years ago, but I just started using this at some point last year. But my refrigerant hoses, guys, honestly, I can't tell you when the last time I replaced these rubber washers. And you see how it's all chewed up? This is how it's supposed to look. You see how smooth the ends are? But as you can see, once the rubber gaskets gets chewed up inside, this can cause you to, regardless if you're on a maintenance or a no AC call, if you hook your gauges onto a system, you might not read pressure, because once the rubber gasket gets chewed up, this could interfere with your hose's ability to read refrigerant pressure. So guys, I've been here and done this. You never want to wait until you get to that hot day of needing to hook up your gauges for you to know when you got to replace these. They say proactively you should replace these once a year, but it really depends on how often you guys use these. And two, it depends on how many hose sets and manifolds you guys have. I know most of you guys may have 2 or even 3 sets of manifolds. If that's the case, then maybe you can get by with maybe doing this once every 2 years or so. But guys, unfortunately, you won't know. You have to do this until it's too late. So like, I'd rather do this now when I got the time. Right now, I'm making this video in March. I'd rather do this now versus it's maintenance time. And like I said, we got to rock and roll. And now guys, I got to spend 10 minutes out of my maintenance to find these gaskets and also to do this. And like guys, like I said, to each his own. If you want to wait until you're in that scenario, have at it. But like I said, if you guys that like to be proactive, it only takes 2 seconds to do these, but just make sure you guys keep these on your truck. Once again, the part number is here for you Yellow Jacket fanatics. You can pick these up at your local Johnstone. Just make sure you don't lose them, that's all. Now, let's get to the removal part. Here's how you remove these. You need a Schrader tool remover. You can use needle nose as well, but I like using my Schrader tool. And guys, speaking of my Schrader tool, look at what happened. I had this now for a while and it finally snapped. But nonetheless, I got the other style. And guys, what you want to do is use a Schrader tool, lefty loosey, righty tighty. You want to get the middle brass part out of your hose there. Once that middle brass part comes out, now you can just pluck the old rubber gasket right out. But guys, I need both my hands. Let me take this middle part here out and I'll show you how to take the rubber gasket out. I'll be right back. Guys, you see here, once you get the middle part out, then you just get a small flathead or a thermostat flathead screwdriver and you just remove the mangled up old rubber gasket here. Now guys, sometimes this all comes out in one piece, but if it doesn't, like you see here, it's no big deal. As long as you got the middle part, the middle brass piece out here, just pluck away at it until, like shit, all the stuff falls out the hose here. But let me take this out, guys. I'll be right back. This came out in 2 pieces, and here's how it looked empty. Now, just to give you once again the night and day difference, this is the new one, and this is the shubbered up ends. And what you want to do is put this in here. I'm trying to do this with one hand. You want to put this in here evenly. Make sure it's all the way down. You see this is too far out. You want to push this all the way in. And once I push this rubber gasket all the way in, that's when I put the brass piece right back in the middle. And remember guys, this is lefty loosey, righty tighty. You don't really have to over tighten this, but make sure you use the right tool. The Schrader pen or the Schrader tool remover is perfect for removing the brass pieces in the middle, which will allow you to remove and or replace the rubber gaskets here. But all right guys, let's get to it here. I'll be right back. All right guys, you see this 9-day difference. This is the one I just put in, and this is my middle hose, which is the one I'm getting ready to do right now. This is how it's supposed to look, and once it gets shivered up like this, it's only a matter of time before this mangled up rubber gasket will stop you from reading pressure. And once again, you just don't want to be in this scenario on a hot day. So it's best to do this preventatively right before the weather breaks. But all right, guys, 1 down, 2 to go. Let's speed up the process. And remember, you only have to do this on the side that you hook the system up to. The other side of your hose that hooks up to the manifold, there's no pin, so you don't have to worry about it. Thank God. So I can imagine doing this 6 times on the same hose set. But all right, guys, let me get what I need here. I got 1, 2. All right, let me get to it, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys. See that? All 3 hoses, all 3 gaskets brand new. And these are the rubber gaskets that we don't need. And for reference, all I use is my Schrader tool. Whichever one you guys have can work, as long as you have the end of the Schrader tool to take the middle brass piece out. And also you're gonna need some thermostat screwdrivers, preferably the thermostat flathead screwdriver. This is what's gonna pry the mangled up ends from that rubber hose. This is what's gonna allow you to crush the rubber gaskets to remove them and get them out the way. And for reference, Yellow Jacket 19020. What is these? Packs of 10. I only got 1 left, so this is going to be my just in case of emergency. But yeah, guys, that's all there is to it. Replacing rubber gaskets in your hoses. If, once again, I'm going to reiterate this, if you're out there on an OAC call or AC maintenance and you're hooking your gauges up and you're not reading pressure, for one, make sure your gauges aren't front seated, make sure they're open. If your gauges are back seated, and for 2, if you got refrigerant in the system, and going through the checklist, if the valves are open, guys, you could just have bad rubber gaskets in your hoses. And once again, guys, to replace this is ABC. As long as you got the proper tools, you can't go wrong, guys. But keep rocking and rolling. It is cold as hell out here. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.